All right, so we're gonna head over to mission area. I want to see if I can lower my standings a little bit, or I mean raise my standings, lower my costs in Jita.
Warp drive active.
See, I'm getting scanned right away. Got to check the cargo holds of this ship to see if there was anything in it before I undocked. I decided to just keep going. All right. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I've put in a new raid intro. Just DM the guy who scanned me. Yeah, I don't need to talk to him.
Warp drive active.
I'm not going any place that they'd be setting up either, so I'm not feeling like, you know, it's too much of a risk. United Standings Improvement Agency does that for you at a very reasonable price. Oh, I enjoy doing it too. I enjoy working my own standings, so I don't have any problems with, you know, with doing it. And then I have some alts that'll work it for me as well.
Warp drive active.
I forget what my line time is with this. Yeah, it's 22 seconds, so it's 17 seconds. So the propulsion trick is valid. So we're going to a spot where there are multiple agents, I believe. And very low chance of getting assigned low-sec special missions or regular missions. Not impossible, but low chance. Well, I might have to log in one of my other characters here to be a scout for me. We'll see.
Warp drive active. active.
Akator, Galante, deep space transport. Good amount of cargo space. Pretty good amount of tank. It's second best tank in its class. There's an Amar ship that's actually better, which I was looking for, but I didn't see it. I don't know where I've got it parked at. I've only got one of them. I might have it down in the Amar area.
Warp drive active.
This one has the dirt skin. Literally, it's dirt on the front of it. Here's the back. But when I do ratting, I don't do it near other near the trade hubs and stuff. It's got to be a few jumps away.
Warp drive active.
Those bees. That looks like a hit squad. Yep. They are. They are a hit squad. So yesterday they got an obelisk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They were in on 5 freighters yesterday. Whoa, and they were brick tanked too. Holy cow.
Warp drive active.
They were carrying too much value, I suspect. How much do they have in... God, they only had 1.6 billion. They only had 1.6 billion in their cargo hold, and they ganked him anyway. Wow. That's pretty interesting. That's quite a bit of
Docking requested. Docking request
commitment
accepted.
for trying to get that drop. I commonly carry 1 billion in mine. I'm surprised that they went for that. I really am, especially for being brick tanked. I mean, how much value was there in the hold altogether? This was a contract, because you'll notice that every single item dropped. Yeah, plastic wrap. Every single item dropped. They were going to. The blueprints aren't worth anything in there. The rest of the stuff, it's just normal stuff, except there's 2 Victorious luxury yachts in there. And they were in Udema, so at the Stargate. This is one of the reasons why I do a cooldown a lot before going through Udema. It was like I got scanned. You guys saw me get scanned whenever I went through, whenever I undocked from Jita. And if I had, you know, something really good on me, they'd have been alerting their guys that are, you know, down there in Udema to watch for, you know, for this kind of stuff. So that is, it's concerning. These guys are next door too. And so, you know, I'm plenty far away from Udema. I'm 8 jumps from Udema, but they're out here for some reason. And it's probably because of this mission area or something. I don't know. I don't think that I'm on a route here. I don't think I'm on a freight route. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting. I think I am going to log in another character. Let's close this client down. I'm going to put together a little fleet so that I have scouts and stuff. With having those guys next door, I need to keep an eye on that.
Connecting.
Do so with this guy. He happens to be in this system, so.
Skill training completed.
Oh, how interesting. I have not loaded up this guy. Are you serious? So those are all flashing. The reason I'm saying are you serious is because this guy is not a null character, but yet it's got my null overview on it. Now, does the overview doesn't apply per account, does it? So I've also got my Markee Dragon character on here, and that's his overview. But this guy's high sec and doesn't need the same overview. So why are those flashing? And so if I put in the high sec overview, which by the way is in the in-game channel live shows, LIVESHOWS. Overview is per account. God, that sucks. That really sucks. Because they have different needs. So they have different overviews. Now, granted, in the live shows channel, the two overviews are in there. It's as simple as, clicking on the high sec. So now I've got the high sec overview, but I have to have a session change or whatever to get those to stop flashing. So, that's interesting. And then I'll have to switch it back whenever I'm using my other character. Which I hope I remember, because it's an important part to the visibility when I'm in null to see those neutrals coming in. Or those without standings. You can have a neutral standing, and so neutrals is not the right word. Those are no standing. I actually have it so neutral does not flash. So that I don't shoot somebody who we've tagged as neutral, like that they're legitimately there, but they're not a friend of ours. And so you see this new person just came into this system, and it's not flashing. So, all right. Got to think about that, you know. I do have a bunch of stuff here. $4 million worth, not very much. All right. Okay, thanks for the heads up, Nick Paw. So I told you that we got some new sounds for when a raid comes in. Nick Paw says there's a raid coming in, so see what happens here. See if it works right. See if it blows our ears out. Or if it's not loud enough. Hey, Brother Gilmore, or Grimoire. How's it going?
Oh my god, it's a raid! Oh my god, it's a raid! Welcome to the Dragons! I hope you're here to stay! Welcome to the Dragons, where you see how evil's well played! Now prepare to get flamed!
All right.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Brother Grimoire
Oh,
just
that worked
followed.
well. That worked well. Rushlock, thank you for the raid. Oh, I'm happy. That worked out really great. So, yeah. Thank you. Yes, thank you for the raid. Rushlock, welcome everybody.
Welcome to the Dragons.
So,
All of that human just followed.
brother, thank you for the follow. And Olafat Human, thank you for the follow as well. So, yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That, by the way, is not the only one that happens on a raid. So, yeah, there are some others. So, anyway, yeah, no, that's great. I'm all smiles. I'm all smiles. Okay, so we are going to be doing some missions potentially. And I've got hostiles next door, though. There is a gank fleet next door. So I need to be watching for that. And, you know, maybe it's just dumb for me to even think about going out and running anything. When you think about it. Because there literally is a goon swarm gank fleet sitting next door. And we looked at I looked at one of their things. And they're mostly doing freighters, but they are, you know, they're getting a lot of stuff. So look at this. I got this bowhead. That's pretty impressive. How many people did they have to use in the gank? 79. 79 people in the gank. That's 79 ships being lost to try and get a good drop. Wow. So, and they got 4 billion drop. They got a 4 billion drop. That's yesterday. By the way, you do not see bowheads get ganked very often at all. So maybe things are changing. So these ones got killed by legitimate. Those were not gank. So those were probably war deck, and they were being dumb and flying anyway. And then here's another gank, April 4th, March 8th. Yeah, so they're starting to get ganked now, but I don't know what is their fit on this. Like, see, that's the completely wrong fit. That is way the wrong fit. Let's see here. This one that got ganked. This one's closer to the right fit. Actually, let's compare it to my fit that I've got here. Actually, that is the right fit. That's my fit. Wow, that's concerning. Yeah, that's concerning because that's 736,000 HP.
Coughing Fool just followed.
So, all right. Well, Coughing Fool, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know why they're getting ganked so much now. That's a really good question because literally, these have been traditionally a very low kill item. Like when we looked, it's got to be like 6 months ago. We looked at these, and literally there was only like 10 or 15 of them in all of time that have been ganked. And now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 12 that have been ganked in the last 4 months. And quite a few of them right now. Quite a few of them recently. So now I'm only talking about the ganked stuff because, oh God, what the fuck? Cargo expanders? Dude, your cargo is so small in this, and it's not a cargo ship, and they put cargo expanders in it? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am not impressed. I'm a little astonished. Yeah, this one right here This one is impressive. That has my tank. That has my tank. And so with that, you know, it's with that, I've never seen one taken out with my tank on it before. So, yeah, I haven't. All right, I need to help a couple customers here real quick. Hey, I got a really crazy question for y'all. It's a really crazy question. Do criminals being housed at the International Crime Commission, The Hague, have access to the internet and access to play Eve? I know that's a really oddball question. It's the International Crime Court. Is the internet a basic human right now? No. My camera's flickering at the bottom. Am I considering a war crime? No. I can't really say why I'm asking, but it's a legitimate question. What does ChatGPT say? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to look it up. And just a question. All right. Let's pull a mission. Oh, I got to set up my fleet first with these two characters. All right, agents. Attack of the drones. It's next door. Let's go take a look next door, see what's next door. The ICC does provide a PC to each inmate. Access is limited though. All right. I wonder if an inmate could buy from us. I know it's a really crazy question. You would think that inmates would not be allowed to play Eve or to interact with public. ChatGPT says individuals are on trial at the International Criminal Court in The Hague do not have access to the internet in any form of outside communication while in custody. This restriction is placed to prevent them from being potentially tampering with witnesses, interfering with ongoing investigations, or engaging in any other activities that could undermine judicial process. Access to communications is tightly controlled to ensure the integrity of the proceedings upheld. Yeah, okay. So, do I think an inmate can be watching the Markee Dragon show? It's possible. If you are an inmate at the ICC, please raise your hand in chat. I know it's just a question that came up, so yeah, present. Yeah, so I knew I'd get somebody who would just bite on that, you know. My orbit set to 20. All right. I figured I'd get somebody bite. Yeah, no, I know you're kidding. I actually don't think that that it would be possible, and even if they were able to watch, they would probably be restricted to not be able to communicate back. But it's probably pretty unlikely that they'd even be able to watch. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm not trolling the inmates. I'm asking an actual legitimate question, Squiz. So, all right, I'm gonna get this guy set up in an orbit. Oh, this is Triglov space. Okay. I thought I had a cloak on this, but I guess I don't. I'm cap stable. So we get some range here. While I'm getting some range, let's look up the attack of the drones. Rogue drones, kinetic and thermal. Working at 100 and snipe everything. All right. So, kinetic and thermal. What was the resist? What's the recommended damage? Yeah, EM and thermal. That's what I thought. So, you work for a county jail. They don't have any internet access. Even the iPhones we have only have text and phone enabled. Yeah, okay. Their internet access is limited to teams that their legal people have uploaded stuff to. or to communicate with diplomats. Yeah, okay. Yep. All right. So thanks for researching that, guys. Doing my work for me. I appreciate. All right, so that guy's just gonna do his thing, and then for EM and thermal, see what this looks like. Like, let's see here, optimal range script. $51. Those are Leam. What about this Imperial Navy? Yeah, they have a good distance. Right. Did I buy a new skin for this? You know, I may have. How many skins on this character? I might be back at Jita.
Warp drive active. I'm gonna flag my other guy exempt for fleet warp. This is how you warp in at distance. Warp drive active.
All right. Let's see how this works out while I'm on the move. This is an interesting song in the, I think I made a mistake with this one. This one's not supposed to be in this playset. Alright, you got flicker. It's not my camera's not having a problem. It's probably something in the station behind it. Can only manage 4 targets at once? Am I being jammed? Why can I only manage 4 targets? That's pretty crazy. This is kind of an odd choice for this site. I didn't want to use a marauder that was going to lock me in. Not with having hostiles next door. So I decided to try this. This is not very fast at doing these. Might get better tracking if I turned off my propulsion. See, that's not working out too well. These guys will tear up my drones. Seem to be attacking my drones. Pull them back in. Actually, let's have them attack this guy. Yeah, this is not being very efficient, this ship here. Serpent. Live in Jacksonville Beach. No. You're right. It's like an hour away. Turn off my propulsion, see if I hit better. Stuff's pretty slow to cycle. We've talked about doing some sort of Eve get together here in Lake City. You know, we can get people in from Tallahassee, Valdosta, Gainesville, Ocala, Jacksonville, St. Augustine. You know, kind of this northern area, Florida Georgia line. We have a bit more work to do on the house before we invite a bunch of people over or something like that. There is one other Eve player that I know of here in Lake City. He stopped me in my backyard and be like, "Oh, hey, are you Markee Dragon?" Actually, what he said was, "Oh, I know you." And he was a police officer in a police car. Yeah. So I'm like, shit, what's going on? But then, yeah. This is really slow on this. Yeah, I'm not feeling it like this has been, you know, like a really good, effective way to do this. Like, maybe I should just brawl these guys. I'm cap stable, so should be able to. $40 on that. It's 33. So we need to be more at like 20. We wanna try and stay, you know, within the optimal range. It's where you have the highest chance of doing damage. You get above optimal range before you get to fall off range, and it's a 50% drop off. So you get within optimal range, you're 100%. You get up to that optimal range line and start going into the fall off distance. When you get all the way to the fall off distance, it's all the way down to 50. So you'll still get hits, but you're gonna get more misses. The effects of this Triglav system: bonus to remote armor rate, bonus to remote shield rate, penalty to warp speed, penalty to maximum lock targets. Yeah, okay. But I can only lock 4 targets. Am I not cap stable with this ammo? It says that. It says I am. But that was the whole site. All right. Let me update my overview on this guy. No loot. Alright. Now, my other guy here, he said he was stable, but now he's chirping. Oh, he's stable because I have this. Alright. Very good. He's my scout. He's gonna jump through and look.
Active. Warp drive active.
That worked out better. That was not very good time on that. Is that a battle porpoise? Yes, it is. Next person that comes trying and screw with my MTU, gonna get it.
Warp drive active.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Gherkin Safto O just followed.
Gherkin, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Turn this in.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright. Alright, if you're watching on YouTube, gotta wait for the next episode.